Hello, my name is Lara Otico. I'm an 8th grader from J.C. Booth Middle School, and this is my invention. In a world where invasive plant species and deforestation is prevalent, there is a call for something to change. My invention, Plapper, creates use out of invasive plant species such as kudzu and turns them into plastic and paper. Kudzu was first introduced to the eastern United States in 1876. Since then, it has plagued the South, covering forests and outcompeting many species. Its runners and wide leaves help it maintain dominance over the ecosystems it invades, causing large issues. My invention, Plapper, is here to help. When I first began my research, I started with finding ways to use the kudzu. My first idea was to use it to make plastic. I researched PLA, which is a biodegradable plastic that is usually made from corn and beets. I adjusted the method to fit kudzu. I would ferment the leaves, strip them from the vine, and isolate the lactic acid. From then on, I would polymerize it to create polylactic acid. I also created a backup plan should this method not work. I would freeze the leaves in liquid nitrogen and place them in a chloroform and methanol solution, and then put them in a centrifuge for increments of 30 minutes. This would separate the insoluble fibers. This process has been used to extract polylactic acid from sugar beets and maize leaves. Here I have images of the science behind my project as well as my research paper. Because my school does not have a lab, I cannot finish this portion of the project. I also had to make a tangible prototype. This is why I included the craft process. The craft process is how 80% of paper products get made, and it involves using sodium hydroxide and sodium sulfite to dissolve the lignin in tree bark. I would collect the leaves from my backyard and begin to process them. For my first prototype, I boiled them for a few hours with baking soda and salt, and did not bleach it. The first paper, which is right here, turned out very thin and was very dark in color. It was also very rough. I decided to use sodium sulfite and sodium hydroxide to dissolve the lignin in the leaves. I boiled it for 12 hours and then strained it. After that, I bleached it for 24 hours and changed the types of bleach each time I did a new sheet of paper. This round, the paper was very light in color and smooth, but the thickness wasn't what I wanted. In my final prototype, I did the same thing and used potassium hydroxide and chlorine bleach and got this final product. I also put a weight on top to smooth it down. During my design process, there was much trial and error. In the original prototype, the bleach did not work, and therefore I had to keep changing it. This is how I ended up with my final prototype. I did a patent search and as well as an Amazon search, and none of these processes or inventions came up. Moving forward this project, I hope to secure the funds and a lab to finish my original idea. I searched for a patent for plastic made from kudzu and learned that no one has ever done it yet either. I hope to be able to test my scientific processes, and if it works, I truly believe it will be a novel discovery. I hope that I can also work with other people and collaborate with other people who specialize in this field to optimize the best results. I also hope to secure a patent for my work. Marketability-wise, I hope that this version of PLA becomes used in the general public. It can be used in water bottles, and the paper can replace normal notebook paper and be manufactured in the same factories in the same way. It can also be marketed to environmentally friendly companies who want to garner a larger audience by showing their green thumb. Thank you, and that's my project.